Hola a todos, queridos mancos, bienvenidos al Summer Game Fest, el evento de Geoff Keighley que no es un E3 y que él no mató al E3, pero que lo sigue haciendo todos los meses desde hace 3 años. Tenemos el evento y tenemos cosas confirmadas. De hecho, quedan a 4 minutitos de nada, para que veáis, ¿vale? Quedan 3 minutos y poco. Tenemos cosas confirmadas. Tenemos Mortal Kombat 1, que seguramente haya gameplay. Tenemos Alan Wake, que Sam Lake de Remedy ha dicho que habrá gameplay, o sea que que no me tengo. ¿Qué más había? Fortnite y creo que había otro juego más por ahí que habían que estaba vamos, que se había dicho que sí que iba a salir oficialmente, pero ahora mismo no me acuerdo y no tengo tiempo ahora para mirarlo en Twitter. Pero principalmente los más gordos van a ser Mortal Kombat y Alan Wake. Van a ser 2 horas de evento. No sé lo que nos va a enseñar este hombre. No tengo ni idea. Me imagino que habrá bastante bla bla, como muchas veces. He estado un rato en el canal de Darko, se decía lo de facciones, tal. Si es verdad que facciones enseñó hace 2 años o el año pasado, si no recuerdo mal. Y dijo que dentro de poco iba a estar preparados para enseñar algo, pero no se enseñó en el showcase de PlayStation. Entonces, no sé si se enseñará aquí. Ah, bueno, lo que sí me imagino que saldrá, ya sabemos que son amiguis del alma, es Death Stranding 2. Eso lo tengo clarísimo, pero clarísimo como me llamo Yakeru, la manca. O sea, siempre en todos los eventos de Geoff Keighley, si no es el Summer Game Fest, es los Game Awards, Kojima presenta algo. Así que lo tengo clarísimo. Pero eso ya es algo mío, es predicción mía, no está confirmado. Y nada, pues esto empieza ya, para que veáis. Quedan menos de 2 minutos. Voy a poner para que lo escuchéis. Con la musiquita está ascensor. Y bueno, ya os digo, no sé qué enseñarán, qué no. Veremos qué cosas eso nos enseñan, porque ya os digo, en 2 horas hay mucho. Se decía por ahí también en el chat de Darko el DLC de Elden Ring. Puede ser, Elden Ring se enseñó también en su día en el Summer Game Fest. Cualquier cosa, o sea, posiblemente hay muchas cosas que no se enseñó en el showcase se presenten aquí. Veremos qué pasa, veremos qué pasa. Pero bueno, un minutito. También había por ahí cosa de... A ver, yo me imagino que, por ejemplo, cosas que vayan a enseñar. O sea, Capcom va a estar, pero no sé lo que se va... si Capcom se dejará las cosas fuertes para su evento o no. Veremos qué pasa. Que de hecho el evento de Capcom es el lunes. A las 5 de la mañana, puede ser. O a las 3 de la mañana. Lo haremos al día siguiente, a la mañana. Yo la semana que viene, los eventos que sean por la tarde, que no pueda dar por trabajo, los daremos a la mañana. Y esto empieza en 3, 2, 1, let's go. Si tiene público y todo. Por cierto.
Please welcome to the stage.
Sí, hay público.
Geoff Keighley.
Bueno, qué festival. Míralo cómo se mola a sí mismo.
welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person,
No he visto
and today we've
mucho
got a
ánimo entre el
look at
público,
what's
¿eh?
next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Sí, porque recordemos que esto antes se hacía en casa de Jeff Keighley con Zoom.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video
No, que
game
va,
industry has
campeón.
come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
¿Ves? Tenemos gameplay de Mortal Kombat.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. I'll say right now.
No os lo voy a decir ahora, esperar 2 horas. A ver.
The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much
Empieza
more
aquí la
exciting.
cadena de los World
Here we
Premier.
go.
Venga, vamos allá. ¿Eh? Esto te iba a decir, es un puto Prince of Persia.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and
Y
save
encima eso
the
está hecho
Empire.
con el motor de Immortal Phoenix Rising.
But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
O sea, es que encima lo han hecho en 2D, scroll lateral. Hombre, con el original, ¿no? Sí, 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 sí.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
The Lost Crown. 18 de enero del 24 y pató. Hasta para Amazon Luna. Hostia, qué inicio
There's a little
más.
surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise.
Ya sabéis que muchas veces volver a los inicios es lo mejor. Y yo creo que este juego seguramente... Joder, qué rapidez.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Venga, vamos.
Then go before I put you down.
Hostia, qué guapo. Guau, qué combazos puedes encadenar, ¿no?
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Ah, estos eran los cameos. ¡Buah, qué guapo!
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
¡Oh! Es Liu Kang. Yo decía Raiden. O sea, Liu Kang se ha convertido en Dios. ¿Qué ha hecho Crónica?
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
O sea, y Raiden no es Dios. Hostia, este timeline es muy harto, ¿eh? Mira Sonya Blade. Y Kano. Hostia, qué guapo.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Kitana y Milina no pueden faltar. ¡Qué guapo! Un cambio con Goro. Hostia, son súper dinámicas las peleas, con los cameos y toda esta mierda. ¡Voilà! Este juego es la polla. ...19 de septiembre. Y si preordenas, tienes acceso a la beta y te llevas a Samsung. ¡Ay, qué guapo!
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Sí, 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 sí.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of
Que no ha puesto World
MK1,
Premiere al
and
principio.
everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is in a, it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah,
Oh, mira el roster.
In a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters
Ahí está. Vale.
they will join the fight. But
Choose
they-
cameo. Vale.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push
Vale,
that
con el
button
R1.
towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based they come
Mola.
out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of
Yo
them
pensaba
there,
que igual
but is it-
tendría un
is it a different
cooldown
set
o
of
así, como yo
characters
que sé,
that'll be
como
in
los
cameos?
tag
Are there
team.
some repeats
Pero
from
no.
the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah,
Vale,
some of
vale.
the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro
was
popped in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's a
está
lot
Goro.
of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of none of the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you
que
so
hasta
much
septiembre
for giving
nos
us the
vamos
first
a
look
ver más
at MK1. As
cosas.
you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage.
Ahora me
lots
gustaría
more
saber ver
characters
el
to
vídeo,
reveal,
imagino que
main
será
roster
mañana o algo de la
cameos.
semana que viene,
Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat.
de a ver qué le parece al gran lorequino del canal Pixel to Pixel este nuevo reinicio de Mortal Kombat, que él sabe muchísimo de Mortal Kombat.
Action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic.
Sí.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Vale, no me he enterado de lo que ha presentado, pero vale.
Where are the guards?
Pero esto no es Diablo.
Hey you! What's going on?
Path of Exile. Oh, 2. ¿Este tiene algo que ver con Diablo? 28 de julio. Creo que no.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest.
¿Sí?
Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
¿En serio? ¿De Street Fighter 6? ¿En serio, Jorge? ¿Me vas a meter un robot de Ryu? ¿Un Ryu Cyborg?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Espera, espera, que me va a explotar la cabeza. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Una puta skin de Ryu para el Exoprimal. Esto es una puta coña. Y de Guy. Esto es una puta coña. Joder. Joder. Sí, sí, no, no, no te preocupes que lo voy a jugar día uno en Game Pass, pero esto es una puta broma.
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
¿Perdón? ¡A tomar por culo! ¡Venga! Nicolas Cage en Dead by Daylight. ¿Por qué no? Eso le faltaba a él.
Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest,
Nicolas
Cage.
Tomar por culo. Que tiene más pelo que antes, tío, el cabrón.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right? And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that.
Sí.
And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by
Vale, creo
Daylight
que
to
su
me was an
emo, su
opportunity
hijo
to
emo le
branch
gusta Dead by
out. I've
Daylight.
never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in.
Madre
Now,
mía.
for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console. But
25 de
PC
julio.
players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Hostia, está un poco en plan ortopédico, ¿eh?
Damn right I made it.
Vale, sigamos.
Yakeru is here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
¿Por qué me pones aquí el trailer de The Witcher, de la serie?
To share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue.
Finales de
But
mes
it's certainly
estrena,
helping
creo.
keeping you alive. I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
Right. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
¿Qué es eso? ¡Bicho bola!
History has a way of repeating itself.
Yo siempre lo diré 1000 veces, esa Jennifer nunca me ha convencido. Sería todavía. Pero es que esa Jennifer no. La Jennifer del juego está buenísima. A mí esta tía no me dice nada.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
No, Netflix, no. No me vas a convencer para que vuelva a Netflix. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué witch hunt? Ah, es el juego de EA, creo, que enseñaron el otro día en el showcase. Va, se nota que es un doble A, ¿eh? Ah, no, Witchfire. Ah, pues no. En Epic, 20 de septiembre, Early Access, vale. PlayStation VR 2 Require. Ah, vale, este es el Crossfire. Es que lo de Smilegate tiene delito, Como el Crossfire no me funciona, voy a hacer un Crossfire para VR, que este seguro que funciona. Ole vosotros. Squad Take the Fight to VR, perdón. Agosto del 23. No. 49 pulgadas OLED, pero ¿qué es eso? Y curvo encima.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
¿Qué coño es esto? Tienes robots, tienes demonios, tienes... Otro bicho bola. Ah, Remnant 2. Para vosotros, jugadores. El Remnant for the 2, para vosotros.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
¿Perdón? Sonic Colors. Qué guapo. Oh, mola. ¿Ves? Es que no era tan difícil hacer un Sonic nuevo bien. Sonic Superstars. Hostia, llega para todo, ¿eh? Interesante. Fall 2023. Vale. Invierno.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
Uy, joyovers.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. To the clouds. Boom! From the boom!
The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first! Need a hand? My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Vale, pero ¿este qué coño es? ¿Dentro del universo Genshin Impact? ¿Es el Hand Trail este o como coño?
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Excess speed, too slow.
honka está el rey, vale.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the
Vale.
story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like
Eso,
game
Lies
from
of
the
P
team
está
at
confirmado.
NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Ah, por fin me vais a dar fecha, menos mal. De Lies of P, que se ha visto ya mogollón. Que solo queda fecha. Este solamente me interesaría probarlo por la historia. A ver cómo ha reinventado la historia de Pinocho. ¿Qué hostias es eso? ¿Eso es la ballena? ¿Un submarino?
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
19 de septiembre. ¡Hay demo! ¿Mola?
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
A ver. Que como sea como el Astral Chain, como que no. Sabía yo que iba a ser el puta Akira Toriyama. Ay, de verdad. Que bueno, de esto ya sabía que estaba haciendo. Videojuego. Salda. De Bandai hecho en Unreal Engine, ¿eh? Bandai, ¿qué está pasando?
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Opina Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
A ver, Annapurna, ¿ves esta de Silent Hill? Hay un showcase, ¿vale? Pues nada.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at
Sí,
Throne
sí,
and Liberty.
Amazon intentando hacer otro MMO, vale.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
Vale. Chinazo de text. Test. Vale.
Looks great.
Esto puede
I also
ser.
want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
¿Te queréis dar cuenta que le acaba de llegar, no sé si un mail o un mensaje al reloj? Es que madre mía.
Hear the battle call. Cities rise and empires fall. But it's a war worth fighting. We're taking up our arms. Held the line up here.
Vale.
And we keep on fighting. It's a war worth fighting.
No, Cristo de juego, de verdad. No te enteras de nada lo que está pasando. Warhaven. Vale.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
Party Animals. Me acuerdo de este. ...20 de septiembre.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Vale. Mira el Crash Bandicoot, ¿no? ¿Qué ha pasado? Eso ha sido cosa de la emisión, ¿eh? Y aquí se van a dar una hostia. ...20 de junio. Vale.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game.
Correcto.
We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them.
¿Qué dices?
In the story.
Qué guapo.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. And there's somehow
ahí está el...
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic...
El compañero de la chica sale en control.
The investigation turns into a nightmare.
Ahí está la conexión. Es muy sutil, pero ahí está la conexión.
maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive, and with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting
Me da la
narratives in unique
sensación.
ways. I mean, Remedy's
Hey,
always known
Switch,
for
¿qué
that,
tal?
especially,
Me han dado
so can't
recuerdos
wait
para
to see
ti, la
how the
gente de
stories
Darko y compañía.
intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the
Edux,
experience. Today,
concretamente.
though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a
Pero me da la
raw segment
sensación
of the game,
entonces
right?
de que este juego va a ser rollo de Medium. Quiero decir.
This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Sí, sí, hombre. Estamos súper hypeados, pero
So
hostia.
tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case,
Y que
back to life as a
puedas
monster.
cambiar de uno a otro
Saga is outside
cuando
Bright
quieras o
Falls
directamente
at
pasar de
Horton
juego
Lake,
con Saga o directamente
trying
solo
to
con Alan
find
Wake.
him
Eso
and
me
stop
mola.
him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw,
Eso me mola.
unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Qué guapo que bien se ve, tío. Ya es un pringao y lo sabes. Me imagino que se podrá cambiar.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Vale, veo que lo de la linterna, las pilas, también va a ser necesario igual que en el 1. Yo creo que la manera de jugar de esta va a ser como en el original. Luego ya la parte de Alan va a ser diferente. Pero me da la sensación de que esto va a ser igual que Alan Wake 1. Mucha exploración, mucha... ¡Hombre! Un saludo para ti también, Draghi Bola Encast. Bueno, no está mal. Lo poco que he visto hay cosas que me han gustado y cosas que no. El Mortal Kombat me ha parecido la polla. Ese enemigo es importante porque sale en el DLC de Control. Pero esto es exactamente igual. ¿Ves? Esto es exactamente igual. Bien, bien. Tenemos el esquive. Hostia, son esponjas de balas, tío. Pues bien, échale un vistazo al Mortal Kombat 1, Switch. Échale un vistazo. Pues fíjate que no sé cómo jugar este juego, ¿eh? Porque ahora que me han dicho que puedes jugarlo en plan... cambiando de uno a otro, o pasártelo... Oh, mira, la escopeta. Pasártelo en plan directamente todo con Saga o solo con Alan, me resulta muy interesante. Eso me está recordando la partida de ayer. Esto es importante.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
Es el mismo. Es el mismo
The
trailer.
horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important.
Es que la parte de Alan va a molar más. Va a molar mucho más. En serio. Y viene con 2 DLCs,
Incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
¿Podéis creer que veo esto y en mi cabeza me viene Hammer? Es que... Porque es que le veo con la armadura que lleva, con esto que parece un puto Space Marine. Solo que él le pone cosas.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Space Marine 2. This Winter. Hostia, tú que dicen coleccionista más guapa, ¿no? Solo para consolas. De edición coleccionista, obviamente. El juego sale para PC. Yo es que hacer los escenarios en 3D. Ya sé que Hammer no es muy imperial, pero es que me recuerda a Hammer, esos tíos. Pero es que en los escenarios en 3D y luego hacerlo pixel art en 2D.
And yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
¿Perdón? ¿De John Carpenter?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Ugh. On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2,
John Carpenter Toxic Commando, por favor. Esto es maravilloso. Esto es maravilloso. Esta mierda hay que jugarla. Esto parece un Black 4 Blood bien hecho. De 2024, por favor. Esta mierda quiero jugarla. Esto es la polla. Se lo voy a contar. No solo los has comparado con un marín, sino encima con un ultramarín. Yo qué sé. Eso es, vosotros sabéis vuestras mierdas. Yo solo digo la manera de las pintas.
Full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist, and his voice.
Si esa armadura tocha y veo un tío tocho ahí con mala hostia. Hammer. Luego ya el lore de Warhammer 40.000 no me meto.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us.
Hombre, Jason Isaac. Hostia.
A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
¿Y esto cuándo sale? El 31 de agosto, el Baldur's Gate. Vale.
He said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3, sí. Ya lo han dicho. Sale en agosto. Tú todavía tendrás mucho diablo por delante. ¡Buh! ¡Spider-Man 2!
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw
Espero que no me enseñes más gameplay que me enseñaste el otro día, porque me pusiste casi 10 minutos de gameplay.
There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Craven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. There you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us.
Yo sabía que estaba Venom, o sea que no.
Can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
No es Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact.
Sí, siniestros, no lo sé.
You're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Creo que los siniestros estaban en el primero, si no recuerdo mal.
Strength and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay; it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years.
Todavía tengo pendiente el primero.
At the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're gonna tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
¡20 de octubre! ¡Boom! Y saca fecha aquí. Es que cómo se saca la chorra este desgraciado. Y luego en el PlayStation Showcase no dan la fecha, tío. ¡Hostia! ¿Os habéis dado cuenta que salen todos a la vez? Sale el Alone in the Dark, sale el Alan Wake, el Spider-Man 2, todos esos días.
Mysterious creatures called POW.
Cabrones.
You can also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
¡Hombre!
then we're going to look at the
Pokemon
Land of the
with
Morning
Guns.
Light, a new
Este es
expansion of
nuestro
Black
juego.
Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Palworld, es verdad, era Palworld. Que hemos visto miles de trailers, pero nunca sabemos si este juego es real o no. Hostia, es que... Solo lo probaría por las jajas. De verdad. Mira qué monos, pero dales una pistola. Early Access en enero. Hostia, pero, ¿qué es esto, tío? Hola, soy Akuma. En un mundo chino. Land of the Morning Light. Black Desert. ¿Todavía sigue?
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves.
Este es John Rhys Davis, que hacía de gameplay en El Señor de los Anillos.
Middle Earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Me acuerdo de este. ¿O no?
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Return to Moria, fue el 23. Sí, este ya me acuerdo que lo anunciaron. Samsung se está montando también el chiringuito de los juegos, que no las consolas, porque su tele ahora mismo es una consola.
Now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
¡Oh! O sea, ¿me lo vas a poner para puto móvil? ¿En serio? Puta Square. Es verdad que este es el... ¡Ah! Juegas toda la historia de Crisis Core, del 7 y todo, pero en el puto móvil. No hay derecho. Esta también tenía que salir para consola. ¿Cómo se llamaba este? Before Crisis. Ever Crisis, eso. Es que ya tengo un Cristo con esto. Una beta cerrada para ser 3 jugadores.
Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito.
Hostia, tío, no me hagas eso.
Game Fest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right.
No se juega con Final Fantasy, más el 7.
Vanishers, Ghosts of New Eden, the story of 2 ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Estaba sudando y todo. Más todavía.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Es verdad, Don't Note. ¿Qué tiene nada que ver con lo que hicieron antes? Me llama la atención por eso.
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Tiene pinta de ser rollo Vampire. También era de Death Note.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Vanishes. Ghost. Vale, para finales. No tiene mala pinta, ¿eh? ¡Oh! ¡Oh! ¿Cuándo?
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
Espera que bueno, se te
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Vuelve el puto Yakuza como Dios manda, hostia. A hostia limpia. Oh. Eso que me tengo que poner al día. ¿Qué es esto? No te oigo desde ahí arriba. ¿Qué es esta mierda? 9 de noviembre. Venga, pues me tengo que pasar todos los Yakuza, ¿eh?
7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Me voy a pasar el 0, el 1, seguir 2, 3, 4, 5 y 6.
Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
Yo sinceramente el tráiler ese yo me lo esperaba en el evento de Ryoga Gotoku, que es también la semana que viene. Que también es de madrugada, lo haremos al día siguiente. Pero bueno, igual enseñarán más cosas, explicarán más de la historia, no lo sé. Pero tengo hype ya. Lo que no tengo claro dependerá de vosotros si queréis que haga en directo toda la saga Yakuza. Si no me la jugaré ya por mi cuenta.
Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound. But I'm well now. On the road to riches, I got to do hell now. Tell them make a sound. Now let she make it loud.
I got a flight in the morning. I see what you've been trying to do, and I'm a mission aborted. You think I never pay attention? In my mind, I'm recording. I'm about to win a war with target goals and dreams out of board. I'm riding around with homies like we run the city. Looking fresh and feeling like a million. Moving silence, you can never hear me. If you got a problem when you see me, run it. Run it.
Run it.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
A ver las consolas. Mira.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now.
O sea, no están para la venta.
Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right.
Vale, solo por sorteo.
Phoenix
Como
Labs
las
are building the
de...
next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre.
Con las de Sony y
Inspired
todas
by
las
classics
demás.
like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fate Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Vale. Y PC, muy bien.
We promised variety. There it is, Fate Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
¿En
Man, you guys have been
serio?
on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're
Sí,
excited
sí,
about
sí,
the
sí, cuando
Spider-Verse
acaba de
content
salir
you've
hacía
been
unos
doing. Lots
meses.
going on over
¿Y
there.
tal?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried
Prefiero
Marvel
jugar
Snap,
a Marvel con cartas de verdad.
or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power, And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Pero eso también te pasa en el Marvel Champions, ¿eh? Que te llega alguien, te arrasa y tal vez.
Mortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Míralo, el pavo es en primera fila con una camiseta de L3 desde el 2016. Tiene tela, ¿eh?
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Vale.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
Ah, vale, no, Wayfinder. Vale. Mucho early access, sí, mucho beta. Esto es Fortnite. ¿Un real editor for Fortnite? ¿Perdón?
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Que aproveche. Editor, sí.
Project under construction.
A ver, pero no estamos viendo Fortnite. Me estoy liando.
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Vale.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Star Trek?
The fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Infinite. 16 de junio.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be fun. Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you
Esto es lo que creo que es.
now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Then don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Serie de Twisted Metal. Yo pensaba que... No sé, que eso se estaba en producción, no que estaba ya hecha. Vale. De Hulu, entiendo que se estrenará en Disney Plus o en Amazon Prime Video, no lo sé. El de los coches, por eso que no pillo muy bien la movida del casino y la paliza. Sí, que se basa en el videojuego ese que era de Play 1, creo, además.
My light, Lisfanger. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfanga.
Onwards.
De Time Shift
I can
Warrior.
feel that there are more.
De pa' PC.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid.
Este es el de EA, que enseñaron en el...
Kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How you
us.
doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind
Sí
me.
que es
He's
este
a
tío, pero
battle
bueno.
mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's
Vete de los servidores de Blizzard.
It's just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. You know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us
que
about
todo
the
lo bueno
story
ya
and
lo
sort of
enseñado
how
su
this
Age.
battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort
Venga,
of parts of the
gameplay.
game.
Lo que no enseñaron
So
en el
this is a
showcase. O
wild
sea,
part of
este
the game. This
le
trailer's
está
going to be
haciendo la
showing
cama a
the
PlayStation
immortals and
hoy.
myself
Vamos,
confronting
lo más
Sandrak
grande.
directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay.
El final, ha dicho que va a haber al final un bombazo. Yo creo que va a ser el DLC del Elden Ring.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is.
Este tiene muy buena pinta.
And we're still losing.
Por la historia, más que nada. Es que claro, es EA Originals. EA Originals es la marca de los indies de EA. Y pone que es una superproducción. Visual quality depends on your system.
North by northeast, 5 knots. We'll catch him.
Hostia, esos músculos son de Bonifa, ¿eh? Este igual... El día que me pille la Play Pro para jugar al Death Space Remake, igual pruebo este. A ver qué tal. Esto es gameplay, cuidado.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
No me pongas... Es que es todo con magia. Es muy Ghostwire Tokyo. Me pones fundidos a negro, no mola, tío. Es que es muy Ghostwire Tokyo, no me salía. Es que el tío hace sellos y todo para invocar la magia.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
20 de julio, es que sale ya. Sale en un mes. Poco más.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
¿Perdón? Van a meter Transformers. Es que ya lo que falta, tío. Es que hay de todo ya los... El puto Fortnite. Venga, hasta luego. No, 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 tranquilo, tranquilo, que te has perdido el crossover de Exoprimal con Street Fighter 6. No te preocupes. Que los muchos dinosaurios ya han salido. Perdón. Se parecía a la pava de Redstone. ¡Ojo, Caps! Mira, mira, calla, 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 calla. Me parece una puta broma eso.
And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again.
Elden Ring del
This
Este.
game comes from a studio that surprised the
Se
world
parecía
and
mucho.
redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
¿Ves?
We're still here at the scene of this
Mm.
disaster
Mm.
caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Me ahogo.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta. ¿Cómo le echo la puta cama a PlayStation?
Look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering.
Ya puto gameplay encima, hijos de puta.
Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
La granja de chocobos.
as far as I
A la
know,
salida de Midgard.
Cloud was
Hostia,
never in
tío.
Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Qué guapo.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our
Cañón
star.
Cosmos.
The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sí, porque era exclusivo. Es exclusivo de PlayStation. Tenía que haberlo puesto en su evento, no aquí.
He's alive.
Ay, madre, estoy llorando y toda la alegría. Ay.
5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Dios, chaval.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Qué guapo es esta mierda. Puede aparecer cualquiera aquí. Buah, es que usar a Red 13 va a ser la polla. Mira la puta tifa.
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you yet.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
¿Qué dices, loco? No. En 2 discos. Para PlayStation 5, hijos de puta.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game
Primero
Fest
del año
Live
que viene.
Showcase, but that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Playdays, a
Me puedo ir a
hands-on
tu
event
casa
for
a
media here in
jugarlo,
Los
Switch.
Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour.
Hombre.
We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Te la has sacado, eres un cabrón, como siempre, te la has sacado. Pero, wow. Uf. Dale sonido a esto. O sea... Ha sido, a ver, ha habido mucha paja, obviamente, o sea, he visto también muchos anuncios de muchos juegos que iban a estar en Early Access o tal. Hemos sacado también, por ejemplo, de que tenemos disponible ya una demo de Lies of P. Cómo va a ser Alan Wake 2. Hemos visto también el Mortal Kombat 1, cómo van a ser las peleas, cómo van a funcionar los cameos. Cameo fighters, mejor dicho. Y bueno, pues esta sacada de chorra final ha sido eso, una sacada de chorra. O sea, que es que encima vas a tergiversar la historia de una manera. Eso del final, que le dice Sephiroth a... Me imagino que se lo dirá a este, lo diré. Ay, lo de... a Klaus. Le dice, ¿no te das cuenta que yo la maté? Y ves cómo mata a Tifa. Igual a la que mata es Tifa y no a Edith. O sea, es que sería... Es que... Es que... Pero tengo ganas de eso, o sea... Ver ese mundo abierto y ver qué han hecho con la historia. O sea, tenemos la historia original, la podemos jugar cuando queramos, en la Play 1. O bueno, en la Play 1 o en PC o donde sea, porque ahora mismo está disponible en cualquier sitio. Pero luego aparte tenemos esta nueva historia del remake. ¿Qué es? Hostia. O sea, ¿han cambiado cosas? Sí. ¿Y qué? Me da igual. O sea, el que quiera la historia original, tiene el juego original. Yo quiero este nuevo Final Fantasy que hay. Me motiva 1000. O sea, llorando de la emoción. O sea, ha sido un trailer la hostia. Nos han enseñado gameplay, nos han enseñado cinemáticas guapísimas. Y plot twist. O sea, ese mundo abierto va a ser la polla. Se nos puede unir cualquier persona, como dijeron los desarrolladores. O sea, puede estar, evidentemente, Red 13, ya se sabía. Puede estar Cid, puede estar Vincent. Recordemos que nos encontramos a Vincent también al salir de Midgard. Yuffie. Cualquiera. Y dependiendo de cómo interactuemos con ellos, la historia variará. Y eso a mí me la pone muy dura. ¿Qué queréis que os diga? Es así. Entonces... Pues eso. Es que claro, después de ver a la Wii, que tengo también mucho hype, o sea, es que el Final Fantasy VII, o sea... Lo siento mucho, pero me la ha puesto mucho más dura. O sea, es para decir, me compro una Play 5, pero es que no me quiero comprar la Play 5 solo por un puto juego. Lo siento mucho, pero no. No. Está demasiado cara. Así que... poco más que deciros. Esta noche, a eso de las 12, cuando yo me retire a mis aposentos a dormir, empezará el Devolver Digital Showcase. Lo daremos mañana a la tarde. ¿De acuerdo? Hacia eso de las 6 de la tarde daremos ese directo. Y igual si vemos que es muy corto, que no hay nada más así que... Uy, ¿tiene Haikyuu? Tiene pues algún... Eso es muy corto o lo que sea, pues echamos una partidita al Jedi Survivor. El sábado no va a haber directo, ¿vale? O sea, por cambios de última hora en el curro no voy a poder hacer directo a la tarde. Sí que estaré en el peluquería para calvos con Darko y compañía, pero no vamos a hacer directo aquí. Y luego la semana que viene los directos serán por la mañana, porque la mayoría de los eventos van a ser por la tarde o de madrugada. Entonces, pues, yo me levantaré, desayunaré y me pondré con vosotros a reaccionar a esos eventos. Y luego ya me iré a trabajar. Me parece un buen plan. Y así por lo menos, pues no estoy toda la semana sin hacer nada. O sea, sí es verdad que no habrá gameplays, pero sí que tendremos los eventos estos que serán cortitos, de 1 a 2 horas. Y bueno, pues un rato a la mañana estaré con vosotros. Nada más que deciros, gente, que como siempre ha sido un placer reaccionar a este evento. Que yo nunca veo con expectativas, pero el cabrón siempre las supera. No sé cómo lo hace. Y lo sigo diciendo. Geoff Keighley le ha hecho la cama a PlayStation. Porque muchas de esas cosas que ha enseñado en este evento, Sony PlayStation podría haberlas enseñado en el PlayStation Showcase. De hecho, Subaich, creo que no estabas todavía, han dicho fecha del Spider-Man 2 aquí. No han enseñado gameplay, pero ha salido el director del juego, ha explicado un poco cómo va la cosa, nos ha dicho que Venom no es Eddie Brock y nos ha dado fecha, 20 de octubre. Así que, en mi opinión, vale, sí, el gameplay exclusivo lo ha tenido PlayStation, pero la fecha y la portada del juego la ha tenido este señor. Así que bueno. Nada más, gente, como siempre, muchas gracias a todos los que habéis estado por aquí por el chat, a toda la gente que lo estáis viendo en diferido en YouTube. Y también especial saludo a toda esa gente que no podéis estar jugando al Diablo 4 porque los servidores han petado. Lo siento mucho, es lo que hay. Un beso a todos y nos vemos. Chao.